Hey guys, this is Shane here with Monkeying Around. Like I said in a couple other videos I've been doing, gearing up for my first big kayak camping trip. 27 miles in 2 days, one night on the river, and super excited about that. So I've been gearing up all my stuff, getting it ready. I've done a bunch of camping, bunch of kayaking, but I've never mixed the two together. So this is going to be my first time doing that. And I'm kind of excited about that. But I was looking at a compact way to cook up my food. And there's lots of products out there, all kinds of stuff you can check out. But I've been watching this thing on, watching some stuff on Amazon and YouTube about a different, it's kind of a different kind of a mess kit. I call it a mess kit. But I finally made the plunge the other day and bought one. They're super cheap. I mean, it's only like, I think for this one I paid like 19 bucks, 20 bucks, something like that for it. Not much at all, but it's a MalloMe camping cookware mess kit. MalloMe is I guess the maker of it. But I've been looking at them on Amazon, and so I picked it up. I wanted to do a little video on that. And I got it in the mail the other day. I was super excited. I've opened it up, checked it out. I've not used it yet. My first big trip coming up is when I'm going to actually put it to use. But it's, I just liked it. The bottom of it, it comes in a little stuff sack. So it's going to be super easy to pack and throw everything in there that I need. And I got to looking, it's got a couple of room, it's got a little room for a couple, you could actually add a couple more things to it. But the bottom one is a skillet. Now it was a little smaller than what I expected. From the pictures it looked a little bigger on Amazon, so don't let that fool you. It's about, well, you know, it's about the size of my hand, basically. A little smaller than that. You could, you know, throw a couple of pieces of sausage or, you know, a couple of chicken tenders or something in there and fry them up. So it's not really that big, but for one person, and it claims, its claim is a one-person mess kit. For one person, gonna do the job. Gonna be plenty fine. Now it also comes with a bigger dish that's got a lid to it. It's got a lid for that one, and then inside the lid it's got all kind of little stuff. But it's got, even with the, let me take the lid off and show you that even with the lid, when you take the lid off, it's still got some room in there for some other stuff. So you could actually stick, what I'm gonna probably do is I've got a little small plastic bottle, and I'm going to put me a little dishwashing soap in there and stick it in there. And then I'm going to also put me a little bit of vegetable oil and in another little plastic bottle. And I'm hoping that those two little plastic bottles, I'll have plenty of room to drop down in there. So I can have me a little vegetable oil and a little cleanup, a little dishwashing soap all wrapped up into one. Now you get a little small, you see I ain't even took the plastic off of it yet. You get a little small wooden kind of spatula, spoon type of thing. It comes with its own little sponge thing to clean it up with. I don't know that I'm going to need that. I'm going to probably save that for just to put it back in my building and not even carry it with me. But it's got a little, soup ladle. The handle just folds up underneath of it and tucks out of the way. It's got two little bowls, two little small plastic bowls, and then on top of that, it's got a small little spork. And the handle just folds up on that. Now when I go camping, backpacking, that kind of thing, I like to take me a couple of plastic knives and plastic forks. And the best ones that I've found are at the restaurants, McDonald's, Wendy's, that kind of thing, Hardee's. They give you little plastic forks, and they're much better than the stuff you can get at the dollar store. And it comes in its own little plastic. So when I get hotcakes and sausage or something for the kids, I keep the little plastic fork and I throw it in my camping gear. So I'm gonna have a couple little plastic forks and a spoon and knife, that kind of thing. So I don't know that I'll actually use this very much, but it'll be a good little spoon. Handle folds right up nice right in there and closes back up. So you get 2 bowls, a little small skillet, a little pot, and both of them have the little handles that you basically pull them together, and that's how you hold it up. Set it on the fire, cook your stuff up real good. The big pot has a lid. Let's see. No, it won't fit the little one. Or it won't fit the skillet, but it will fit the big pot. So you do got a lid for that one. And then all of it, once it's packed up, fits nicely in this little stuff sack. So that's going to be perfect. That's going to be my mess kit when I go camping on the kayak. And that's I'm going to stuff all that in with the rest of my food stuff in a little small stuff sack, waterproof. And that's going in the kayak with me. And that's going to go in the back of my boat. I've done some modifications to my boat. I posted a video on YouTube of that. And I opened up my space in the back, so I got more room. So I'm going to put all my kitchen stuff I'm going to use at camp in one bag, because you don't need to access that when you're on the river. So I'm going to stuff that in the back of the kayak and out of the way, so I don't have to worry about that. The stuff that I access daily, I'm going to put that on top of the boat. And as I gear up and get everything loaded, probably a day or so before I go on my trip, I'll do a video of how I pack up my kayak. And like I said, I've watched a bunch of videos. I've never done this. So I'm still learning. So if you see something you like, hey, tell me you like it. If you see something you don't, or you had some good success doing it another way, man, hit me up. Let me know. Drop me a comment. But this is a MalloMe camping cookware set. Got that off Amazon. They're like 20 bucks. And I like this one. Super nice. So I'm excited about using it. But keep an eye out. More videos to come. And subscribe to the channel if you like what you see.